Hi. Before the start of this episode, I have to address something. There has been a lot of talks about Sip or Truth. So I invite you on the show so we can talk it out. Bye.
That one in the mall. No, they need to stop that shit. So once you're in their ecosystem,
You can
you're in the loop.
Okay.
It's loud.
Yeah, for syncing purposes.
Okay.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Sip or Truth, a fun interview game show. Today we're joined with DJ Kuma.
Hello, hi. I'm a DJ based here in KL, playing house and techno, but mostly techno for like a long time. It's been a bit like about 20 over years. Yeah, so I've been like DJing professionally here in KL and all around Southeast Asia and Europe and yeah.
Gone internationally.
Yeah, for quite a few years. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So I know that. The wheel is in a bad shape, and I know the whole thing feels a little bit fun, childish-ish.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
And DJ with 20 years of experience, you're like, oh, what is this? But trust me, it'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
A little change of pace. So I had a functioning wheel, but last minute something happened to it, so I'm freeballing. So I'll spin, and then you can catch.
Okay.
And then that would determine our level. So we got 3 levels: easy, medium, hard. You got this question mark.
Okay.
If you land on it, you get to ask me a question.
Okay.
And if I don't want to answer that question, I gotta take a shot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
so I've given this opportunity, and this one is a double shot. If you land
Double
on
shot.
this, yeah. If you land on this and the next question you don't want to answer, it's a double shot. But at any point of the game, you
I
have.
probably like not answer everything. Just double shot.
Yeah, I've had that with Olam as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to answer so many questions. 20 plus years of experience. Too many bridges to burn. But at any point of the game, you can take a shot and spin again if you don't like what you landed on.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but that hasn't come in handy because my show, my rules. I just change the rules while we're going. Okay. So we're going for round 1. Okay. You can stop it whenever you want.
What's that?
Okay, medium. Nice.
Okay, medium.
Yes. Cool. Do you have an unpopular opinion about the nightlife in KL compared to the nightlife in other countries where you've spun it?
Well, I think they do it less professionally here. Mm-hmm. For example, when you play in Europe, and if you're like on a lineup, everyone is treated equally. Okay. Your set timing is going to be like, if everyone's playing 3 hours, you're playing 3 hours, everyone's playing 4 hours, 4 hours. And then on the artwork, your names is going to be like on the same font. That means everyone is equally important. There's no like a big headliner. When you go in, the volume is going to be at like a good level. And then it might go on a little bit more towards the night, but it's like everyone's important for the party. But here, it's a bit like double, triple standard, you see. If you're playing early or if you are like just a supporting act, so your name will be like in a very small fine print. So that already makes you less important, right? Psychologically, when someone sees the artwork, they will know like, okay, this is the big night for this guy, and then the rest are all like supporting. I guess they're not important because they're like, you've already put yourself down from the beginning that your names are small, and then when you go in, the volume is low, the lights are not so good.
Yeah.
And then when the main international act comes in, everything's like turned up, and like, so that's one of the reasons why people don't really want to go out early, because they know that it's not going to be great.
Yeah.
So in Europe or even in Thailand or in India and all these places, everyone is treated equally important for that party. So if you as a act or artist, you feel like, oh, it's nice, so the whole thing starts off nicely. But here it's always like, I don't know why, but they've been doing it like even since I've been DJing, like they like to do that. Yeah, I mean, I understand that someone's getting paid more, but when you do that in general, people see it as like, okay, it's less important. Like, why should we like go when the best time is going to be at this time? There's always been an issue here with the mindset of the curators. Yeah, so I don't know why they do that. Like I would not do that. When I do my parties, we put everyone equally, equal fun. Everyone's paid equal time. Everyone gets paid equally. So then everyone's like, yeah, they feel nice, right? Yeah. They feel important. Yeah. Especially like not just like like okay, I'm like yeah. Yeah. So that's one thing.
What has changed in the nightlife industry in positive and negative way from when you started in your early years to now?
Actually, nothing really much. Just that I think the salary, the payment has got better. It used to be like really low, like.
Wow, lower?
Yeah, it used to be like really low. Okay, yeah. I remember when I started, we didn't have this. You get paid like per set or per gig. You have to work like a staff, like for a whole month.
Damn.
As a resident, yeah, and then you get paid at the end of the month like a staff. So it was like very low, 900 ringgit or something like that. This was like
oh my god.
Yeah, this was like in 2002,
Wow.
Yeah, you have to go to work like every day, like maybe like you got one day off and you work long hours. So in one club will have like maybe 3 residents, 2. It depends on how big the club is, and then like you work nearly every day, and then one person gets one day off, so it's like 2-3 DJs just rotating throughout the night.
Wow.
Yeah, so you don't get to go out anywhere. I think you're like a staff working, like an employee.
Yeah.
Good thing is like if you fall sick, you can get sick leave. Then, like here, if you don't go to work, if you're sick, you don't get paid, right? Because it's based on your gigs. So yeah, and then like slowly, then things changed. Then after that, things got better, but you play gigs, and then you can get paid like instantly on the same night. And then so you can play like 2-3 gigs a night, so you're getting more money. Yeah, those kind of things change for better.
What about
And they did like the official 5 a.m. It started, so like then you can play longer and you can things got better.
What about the environment of the nightlife? Has it gone better, or was it always the way it is right now?
I mean, better in the terms of infrastructure, because things change with technologies, more beautiful clubs, better lightings, better sound system. Back then, people were just like partying. There wasn't much of social media and all this, but it was also really hard to get people in because you couldn't advertise. Before Facebook, it was a bit difficult. You had to do like flyers and then go and put in cars and things like that. So people were giving out flyers. Then after that, you had Facebook. Then you could do like Facebook ad. It was a bit more easier to let people know what's going on, and then so I think it's good. Yeah.
But what about how the competition or collaborativeness of the environment is together? So to me, as a new DJ, the environment is a bit competitive. It's harder to enter a group of DJs that are only at one club.
100%.
Was it always like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So from the start, Malaysia was like this.
Yeah, but I think everywhere is like that. I mean, when I was starting, they were already having like big parties. Like big raves, and it's always like rave in the KL Tower down there, like really big parties. And I was already playing this kind of music, but it was difficult to go in because they already established their own crew, and they were working with just like their own people. So it's either you got to be their friend, and then but depends on whether they want to let you be their join in their group and all that. Yeah, it's not easy. And then I'm quite lucky that I worked in a really cool company that owned like so many big clubs. So I was just like rotating, being resident in all these places. So although I didn't get to play all those like big events, but we were having all those shows in the club. So in that way, like I managed to get to know all these people, and somehow it worked out for me.
Exactly how many years have you been doing this? 20?
I think now, almost same as Alam, like I think 25, 26, maybe 27, something like that. Yeah. I got my first residency, I think it's around 2003.
2000.
So now it's like 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So around 23 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
23 years.
What is your thought about how the nepotism in the industry works? You know how you mentioned if you have a friend.
Yeah, but I think that goes on like not just here, everywhere. Every industry. I think like every industry, even in the corporate, it has that thing, right? So you just need to find a way to like navigate. Like just don't take it personal.
Okay, so that was the end of the first round.
Okay.
We're gonna spin again. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Can't stop, whatever.
Again.
It's okay.
What's this?
Medium again.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. I will ask easy medium questions.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, my game, my rules. Okay, so what made you want to become a DJ?
Okay, I get asked this a lot. So when I was at school, I was already like very interested in music, right? I was like, you know, hanging out with my friends, exchanging cassette tapes, listening and all that. When there's like a school break, then I go and work like in a club, like a members club. So they had a DJ there. So I was like really like impressed, like, you know, like, what's going on, checking it out and all that. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. Then once I finished my high school, I went and worked in this holiday resort.
Okay.
And a friend's friend, my friend's friend, a friend's friend of mine, he was a DJ. So I was like, wow, you know, got to know this guy. And they had like a cafe slash club there. Let's go hang out with him. Really cool guy. And I was interested and he taught me. And because I was so into it, I picked it up so quick. Like 2 or 3 months, I was able to mix and all that.
Okay.
So that launch cafe club, okay, was so accessible. I could go in there and they had a lot of these records. So I'll just listen to like, you know, all this music. And then like, I was like, just getting to know what genre. This is house, okay, this is hip hop, this is 80s. And then try to mix them up. And then somehow I was so quick. I was really DJing. Yeah.
And you learned on vinyl.
Yes.
Yes.
Of CDs and vinyl. And then I lost my job.
Oh.
Because I was so into DJing. I was so into DJing, okay? Then I will like stay up late and then I couldn't go for my day job.
What was
Because
your
I was
day
working,
job at
I was
the-
working in this holiday resort,
Oh.
you know? And then it kept on happening too many times, then I lost my job. So I went back home to my hometown and then I told my parents that I wanted this and they bought me like turntables
Wow,
and
that's
everything.
amazing.
Yeah. So I had like decks in my home, you know, just mixing in my room. Then those days, they will advertise in the news, classifieds, like DJ needed, you know? So I saw, my brother saw it and then he said, oh, this place needs a DJ. So I went for an interview, audition, and I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from then on, everything was just like,
Amazing.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
just.
yeah, because when I worked in that club, I was at the right time because that club, they own like so many big super clubs in
Yeah.
KL. Like all the big ones before Zouk and all that. So like I was at the right time and I was sitting there and then from there onwards, after a few years, I started touring, playing my first gigs overseas and
You also produced, so that helped you a lot with.
yeah, you have to
getting
like
your-
yeah, you know, like because to be an artist, honestly, being a DJ alone is it's not qualified as an artist because it might be an artistic thing, but as to be called an artist, you need to have your own product, your own music, right? And then someone should be playing that, and then you should be on Spotify and
Yeah.
things like that. Then you're an artist because you are creating something rather than just mixing 2 tracks
Yeah.
because anyone can do that.
So, in your opinion, if you had to start all over again, would it be easier now with the current situation, in the current competition, or was it easier back then?
I think now,
Really?
yeah, I mean, so much more easier to make music now
Okay, yeah.
with all these things, with TikTok, and I think with the whole thing you have now, you can like really shoot faster,
Okay.
quicker.
Okay.
Because those days it's very tough. You need to know someone, you have to carry a lot of, I know, heavy things. And then it's very difficult because through email, very hard to reach people. Like now you can instantly reach someone and get an answer, like quickly, like, I just did this. I have this like video and I can prove myself that I want to play this gig. And those days you have to like send an email, like very hard for you to get a recorder to like show, to prove yourself. Yeah, so it was like
Technology made everything easier.
yeah, quick.
Yeah, quick.
People want things quick nowadays.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what is your biggest accomplishment as an artist?
I had a lot of moments of that.
Okay.
I mean, because like when you did something new, you
Yeah.
feel like, oh, you did it, you did something else. Like, yeah. But for me, to play in China was
a huge accomplishment.
yeah, because it's not easy.
Yeah, I've heard that it's so not
even the
easy.
local Chinese can't get into that.
Yeah, I've heard that getting into China's nightlife industry is like a mission impossible situation.
And I did it, and I played that like three times, and I'm going back again this August. So it's like,
oh yeah, that is like
so for me,
gold star.
Yeah, China was like, because it's really difficult. They only like foreigners, Europeans, and all that. They have these things, I don't know why, and then music is like really tough. And then once I got in, I was like, okay, and they loved it. And then I kept on going back. They were like requesting me, and then I was like, okay. Then I knew that, okay, how to navigate.
Yeah.
China is like, wow.
You do it twice, you'll know what to do.
And even the Chinese people were like, wow, how is it possible?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Do they really party very wild?
Yeah, they're really cool. I mean, the clubs, the sound systems all function one, like people are really into it. Some clubs you go like very Berlin style underground.
Better than here.
Yeah, really.
100%.
Yeah. No fake alcohol, everything's real. It's nice, It's
people are there for the music rather than the
and no one's on the phone. In China,
over here, people are not here for the music.
So they are there. When I went there the first, I was like, wow. They're really dancing their hearts out, drinking. They come early. Although there's like a bit of a communication problem, but you can feel the genuine. So yeah, China is like cool.
Shout out to Chinese people. Okay, so many venues you've seen rebirth, die, renamed, rebrand.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite venue?
Now?
All of your career.
Okay, I love playing in Thailand, in Koh Phangan a lot. There's like amazing places, like most of it are open air venues. Jungle Experience, where I've been a resident for the past, regional resident. This is my 14th year. It's like a big open air, like massive. 10,000 people,
Wow, that is huge.
It's huge. Koh Phangan is like the best place to play in the whole of Southeast Asia.
It's like a mini festival.
It is. It's an island. It's just a party island. Different parties in the jungle, in the waterfall. It's a full moon. It's just insane.
There's like speakers everywhere.
Yeah, it's like,
and
everyone is just there for the music. It's like 99.9% foreigners from all over the world. It's just like really strong energy, dancing.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to play there.
Yeah, you should check it out, Koh Phangan. It is insane. The parties are the best DJs in the whole of Asia. The residents, they are there. They really good. So every time when I play there, it's a tough thing for me because they're all my good friends and they're all so good. So you have to really prepare.
Yeah.
And it's so good. Yeah, there. And I like Berlin. Berlin, of course, is like one of my favorite places to play. Like, it's so nice, but it's changing now, quick. It's getting a bit like kiddie stuff because of the fashion of music. Yeah.
What about in KL?
KL, no, not much. I think now I play Iron Paris. It's alright for my style, my sound, and the equipment's okay. People are really dancing. Other than that, the older Zouk was quite cool. I just did it like once or twice there. Yeah, not that many.
Not that many.
Yeah.
Okay, the island one is the best.
Yeah, really.
Oh no, the idea even sounds amazing.
I mean,
it's like
it's not here. It's no like much of restriction. It goes until like morning. Energy is great. Everything is.
It's like straight out of a Paradise movie.
Yeah, it's nice.
That was the end of the second round. We get to spin again. Okay, are you ready for the last one?
Let's go.
Okay, ready?
What's this?
Hard.
Hard, okay.
Yeah. Now we're gonna start. You can answer this internationally and locally, but you have to name names. Who is the biggest diva you've met in the DJing world? Like, you're, you know.
It's many years ago. I mean, so far everyone's been like really nice, like there was this guy, his name was like Sharam J, I think. I think he's like American Iranian or something like that. He came to play in this club called Poppy Garden.
Okay.
Yeah, like a long time ago, which is like nearby KLCC. Somehow we recorded his set secretly, and those days you're not supposed to do that. This was like maybe 2008, 9, something like that.
Okay, so I was still a kid. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I mean, he is.
Because you said Iranian.
Yeah. I mean, he comes from Iran, but probably already an American, but he's like a big established artist, living in America, with big labels and all that. You can just still look him up,
I'm so curious. So
Yeah.
you were saying?
So then somehow he got to know that, I don't know how, we were drunk, we were talking, something like that. Then we recorded his set, and then he was like such a big deal out of it. He was like, you need to delete it right now. And it was difficult because I don't know why. Usually people don't really care about it, but he was like, I have to delete it right now. I'm not coming back here again. You guys have been like, So, and you're like, oh shit, what do we do now? Plus, it was recorded in a way like from the sound room where the amplifiers and the racks are. So it was like totally like hidden stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, so then after he was like, okay, whatever, get it done with. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Second question. In your opinion, what needs to be changed and improved in KL's nightlife?
I don't know. There's like maybe better pay, right? I mean, everybody wants better pay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, better pay. Cash would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after your gig, because you're not an employee, right?
Yeah.
You're not an employee of the company. You don't have to wait for 30 days. I mean,
Yeah.
If you're working in a hotel, I can understand they have their own thing, but if you're working like a one-off gigs in the clubs or bars, because they got like cash, right?
Yeah.
Because when you pay for the drink, you're not taking 30 days to pay them, right? So you have like float cash, and then you already know how much you're going to be paying for the whole month, because you have your entire month's schedule, right? So you already know for this night how much, and you should just like keep. Before COVID, it was like that. It was cash.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was the best time. I tell you, really. Every week we go back with full of cash. So it's like, you play here, finish, few hours, you get cash, and then you go there, go to the track, you play in a few hours, you get cash, and then go after party to Elysium, you play, you get cash. So like, it's nice. So you always have
stress about not getting paid.
Yeah, so you always have money with you. Like, every week you go to work,
you got money.
You got money. You get paid. There's no like tomorrow, nothing. Next day, it was like bank in, invoice, all that. So it was nice. So if that could come back, that will help a lot for people who like gig earners and all that. You want to pay a rent, because you need to pay a rent on time, right? Some bars pay like really like a month, 20 days late. Like that's one thing. Second thing, fake alcohol. There's a lot of fake alcohol going out there. They need to stop that shit. It's poison. You get really sick. It ruins your whole day. The next day, like wake up with bad hangover, headache. So all these bars, even the places I play, I don't want to name them, but they're all selling fake alcohol. So that is really bad.
Okay.
So these two things like really important. Third, stop having those small shitty controllers like this RX, whatever DDJ. I mean, it's okay to. No, I don't know RX, whatever. I don't really know the name, but it's like it's all in one.
Oh, the ones that are not connected, not the XDJs and the CDJs that you can dismember.
So you need to have like proper, like if it's gonna be like a business thing in a club for professional, it have a proper CDJs. You know, the sound is better, it's nicer to play, rather than just having that thing that's okay for your home, for your home use.
XDJ,
Yeah,
ZDJ.
yeah, whatever, you know. So they just buy that. Everyone's just buying that shit and putting it there, and it's it just takes the fun out of DJing, proper DJing.
Yeah, I think that is based on the type of DJing you're doing. Because I
Yeah,
started on those ones, and then I had to move to a CDJ. I was like, why is the monitor here and then
I
the
mean,
monitor there?
it works. It's so much better.
Yeah.
Audio, I mean, the audio is better. It's just more professional, you know, because you're doing a professional job.
Yeah, but I feel like it will only be better if they have upgraded it, because I had a few gigs with their CDJs being broken or half-assed, and like the CDJs wouldn't sync properly, so one track was running while this one was playing. I was like,
I mean, that's the thing.
deck didn't work.
In KL, they like to cut costs, and they're like just gonna like put cheap stuff and then get the best out of you, and then pay you low, and then expect you to do so much, bring all your friends, and spend a lot of money, and then give them fake shit and all that, you know. So it's a bit sad.
Okay. In your opinion, what is an overrated club in KL? Too good for
It's so easy. It's that one in the mall. In the
Lane 23?
Yeah, that one. That's one. Do you know I went there once? Okay, they had this big opening, and they had this quite famous DJ, and they were both telling me the best sound system in the whole of Asia. Blah, blah. The sound system was like still haven't done properly tuned yet. So at the back was just broken. A loose string of whiskey was 65 to 70 ringgit.
Damn, that is so expensive.
Yeah, exactly. But how do you expect to do a party there? You play, invite all your friends to come there and like spend 3 to 4 hours like just buying one drink. 70 ringgit is a lot of money.
Yeah,
just for a loose
that's like
house pouring.
Yeah, that's 4 or 5 sujos, bro.
Yeah, so you know it was just super overrated for me. And then the people and the way they had to put all this thing on the screen, like if someone rich came and spent a lot of money and put his name up there.
Oh, they do that over there?
Yeah. So
I thought it's only for the Chinese clubs.
Yeah.
They do that.
So you know, I went there once. Yeah, and then with the music, I was like, anything like in a fancy, high-end mall is a no-no. It's like even my friends overseas, they avoid going to places like these. You know, it's like because you're not going to have fun, right? How are you going to dance and like a night out? You're going to spend so much money.
Yeah.
Like, just say if you had 3 or 4 drinks, like that's a lot of money, right?
That's why like 300 gone.
Yeah, and then like you don't even have a proper space to dance, and
Yeah.
and it's like
What about the Zouk that was in Genting before it closed?
I've never been.
Because that was also in a mall, and I wanted to know like.
Yeah, but I've never been to that Zouk at all.
Okay, for our last question, I wanna give you the opportunity to take a shot.
Yeah.
You've been so honest. You're naming names. You know, sometimes I don't expect it. Do you believe that there are overrated DJs in KL?
I don't know, because everyone's got their own style, their own way of doing things. So maybe his style or her style might not be something that I like. So it's not right for me to say it's overrated.
I cannot ask a question that you will take a shot. You answered everything.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, but I want to take a shot because
You
I'm
can
over
take
here.
a shot if you
Which
like.
is the one that doesn't have anything, like just.
I have no idea which one is which, to be honest.
This must be like. No. Oh my god.
What was that?
Oil or something.
You can take another one if you like.
But they all mix with something, right?
I don't remember. That's the thing. This smells like vinegar. This doesn't smell like anything. You see, I've lost count.
Never mind. I don't want to get like food poisoning or anything.
No. You won't get food poisoning definitely. Like this is double check, but I think this is.
Syrup?
Yeah, soju.
Soju?
Soju. Oh my god, I keep mispronouncing it.
No, this is with vinegar.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah?
but
Because it's a lemon flavored. So it would. Okay.
yeah, soju.
Yes, Sujo?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. It has a lemony taste.
No, it's just vinegar taste.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Any question from the producers?
For you, what kept it like fresh? Doing like
I mean, I love every piece of it. Right? It became a professional job. Like DJing, and I think the longevity is like, as long as you're good in what you're doing and you're into it and you enjoy it, you still feel fresh looking for new tracks every week, still hustling, writing emails. I still do that, like almost every day I send out emails, although people don't reply sometimes.
Ask for gigs or.
Yeah, that's how you need to, like, you speak to people through internationally, you do emails. And I like what I'm doing. So I enjoy it. I don't hate it. I've never felt like I don't want to go to work. I'm done. No, not yet. So.
So
Yeah.
even with 25 years of experience, you still need to send emails like, "Hey, I would love to play at your
Yeah,
gig."
of course, because that's how you're gonna, like, let's say you want to play in Korea or Japan and all this, right? I mean, you can send through a cold text to Instagram nowadays, people do,
Yeah,
but most
but
of the
you gotta
time
connect.
you don't get a reply, or because it's handled by someone else, or sometimes they just don't bother because, let's say if you like your club has like 46,000 followers, right? People are going to be texting you for all kind of reasons. I lost this, I lost that. What time is this event? Can I come in? Can I buy this table? So
Emails are.
yeah. So, but
weird.
in Europe, especially at Berlin and all these other countries, France and Spain and Ibiza and all that. So email is the best way, because there are people who work for the club that go to work on Tuesdays. Usually that's the day where they like check emails. So they have a job and they enjoy doing the job. So they do all the bookings through email. So through email, you're gonna write about, introduce yourself, the things that you've done, the music played. Then you have to put all your links, and then if it fits, and you're gonna get a reply, a yes or no. Either way, you're gonna get it.
That is amazing insight.
Yeah. So that's how it is. All the international bookings are done through emails, and then the riders, their timing, the guest list, there's a night manager handling all these things. So it's very proper.
Because I think a lot of people would imagine that once you made it to like so many years and your name is well known, people are gonna come to you.
Yeah, they're gonna come to you, but they're gonna come to you in a proper way, professional way, by email, because like Instagram and all that, you can delete all these things, or you can lose your account, but emails are there. You can see in your send, So everything's gonna be black and white.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have all that, and then even they don't reply, you can send a follow-up email on it, and then it's going to take some time. You're going to get a reply back, and then it's like, it's nice.
But the point is, you still have to push.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, if you're in a level like, let's say, like
Fred again.
Yeah, all this anima, all these people, like, you're in demand. Everyone wants to get you, right? But we're not there, so we have to still put yourself out and send emails, text, and then that's one of the ways of, like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like you're probably not the same person you were 20 years ago as you are, of course. So like, is there anything in your working process or your mindset for this that has like changed?
Well, you just adapt to what's going on now, and then you have to like if before you were still also sending emails, now you also send emails, but then sometimes you can just send them an email about how was this month's schedule, like, you had a great time, you played in all these places, the highlight, send, and things like that. You just need to be in their ecosystem.
Yep.
Yeah. So once you're in their ecosystem, you're in the loop. Yeah. Then they know you, although you might not get booked for this festival this year, but then you're in the ecosystem and you're still there, and you're still talking to them, whether they reply what, they still see it. And That's how you.
That is an amazing insight
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't think a lot of young
Yeah,
DJs
there's a way. There's a
think
skill
that.
of doing it without pissing people off. You know, not spamming them too much, and then it's a very
Emailing the right
professional way.
person, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. It was amazing. I learned a lot.
Okay.
You know, myself, I definitely learned a lot, and I hope that we've made you feel like the celebrity that you are.
Ah,
Even
nice.
though you didn't take any
I know.
shots.
Next time, just get like really nice drinks, like maybe Jägermeister.
That's expensive. I don't have the budget.
No, if you buy one, you can use it for like a whole month because you're only gonna let them like 2 or 3 shots,
Yeah,
right?
but I have to hide them because in my house.
Are you gonna drink it?
Yes.
It will not last.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was
Or
hoping
maybe
for the
when,
Sujo to last and he
when you
doesn't
play
drink
in your gigs, if you get a drink, a bottle or whatever, just bring it back and then
it. Hide
keep
it
it.
in my room.
Yeah, you know, that'll be like cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's amazing. Anything else you want to say?
Nah, that's
All
it.
good?
Yeah.